One day I will be able to post that I am live on DeviantArt without it freaking out on me and glitching and whatnot. But it is not this day. Anyway. Thank you, Bob. Hold up, there's something wacky going on here. There we go. Actually, should I? Hold up. Should I have it open? Because I will be referencing, or probably going back and forth with some references. I'm not sure. But you know what? We'll just keep it here, and then when I'm gonna switch over to Pinterest for references, I'll switch back over. I'm not gonna shut my door. I'm live streaming now, so if the house blows up, don't tell me. Alright. That's my go-to. Anyway. So I mentioned this last stream, I think, about drawing them as humans. But I also talked about drawing them as the characters from the Count de Monte Cristo, which I did have sketched up, but I don't know. My brain's being funny about projects I want to get done. But this one seems simpler, so we're doing this one. So basically, I can talk. English is my native language. What are you talking about? We're taking my characters from Path to Brighter Stars and drawing them as humans. Now, whether or not we're drawing them as modern humans or air quote tribal humans is either one. I don't really have didn't really have a plan for it. Probably just regular modern humans, because I just can't not imagine Hawkstar in a leather jacket. Okay, come on, her theme song is Don't Surrender by Joan Jett. Of course she's gonna be a punk rocker. The only issue I have with what I want for Hawkstar's human design is whether or not to give her a ponytail. So I think to keep them similar, what I'm going to do is keep their bangs relatively the same and add their cheek wefts to like what their hair shape is. So I'd like to do that, but also I'm not sure if I want to incorporate her tail in as a pony, like into a ponytail. But it's just, maybe for some of the characters I'll do that, but for Hawkstar, I don't know. I just always imagined her with really short hair. And a leather jacket. Of course, since she's grunge, she'll have makeup on. So yeah, I'm stuck between the ponytails. Because this can be like her... This can be like younger Hawk Fang. And then this one can be Hawk Star. Like she grew out her hair. And now she has a ponytail, so she now has the dangerous anime mom hair. And is my volume okay? Because I didn't change it from last time. But I'm still paranoid about it being too quiet. I need to turn off that heater. It's going to get way too warm in here with the window and the candles. I got my pumpkin-scented candles going because I'm a white girl. don't know. Would she have piercings? Probably. Maybe she's just got little stud earrings. But then when she was, like, younger, she had more piercings. I don't know. Given her fangs, should I give human hawk fang, like, a snag tooth or, like, snake bite piercings? Because either way sounds pretty cool. Probably should have had more of a plan before I started this. She still has the scar on her neck, but given where it is on her anatomy, we probably won't see it. Probably just, like, peek out from right there. Now, when it comes to picking skin tone for these characters, because I don't want to go with that, I think I'll make the similar enough. Where it's like not quite a similar value because this brown's pretty dark and she's got white patches, so I'm not sure. I can't, everyone with patches, I can't just give everyone what's it called, Vitigo? Yeah, I can't just give everyone Vitigo. However, as long as it matches the general aesthetic of the character, I think anything goes. To incorporate her white, I just might give her more white in her hair. It's like she was going gray early, so she just went with it and dyed a white streak in her already dark hair. Already graying hair, I should say. So give her a little bit peeking out there. Give her like a few streaks here. Some right here. A little on the sides. How does that? Okay. I just dyed the underside of her hair. That's too good. Now I think I'll keep everyone's eye color mostly the same, except for the yellows and ambers. They might get more of a golden brown treatment. But for everyone else, I think their eye color will stay the same. I think that's good. Yeah, okay, I like that. Still gonna get the same treatment. So before I forget, I was already gonna mention this. Made that too dark. Later, but just so I don't forget, I may or may not be doing a air quote late night stream tonight. It's either tonight or tomorrow, but maybe tonight. I'll have to talk to my sister about it because I was gonna work on my series. That looks really good. Okay, I was gonna work on some lore. It was gonna be a late night lore stream for my story Gatesville, where I was working out the monster lore, but I didn't want to do it all by myself. Hey, I'm not sure about the snakebite piercings. Anyway, so just extinguish that candle. It's getting really warm. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm probably going to do a late night stream either tonight or tomorrow. Most likely tonight, but I will talk to my sister about it because we didn't actually come up with a plan. Where I'll be working on a document talking about the lore of our series Gatesville, which is a urban fantasy. I guess it's somewhat horror, but it's more. Anyway, we'll be talking about that, so stay tuned. Don't have a set time for it yet, because, like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be tonight or tomorrow night. I want to do it tonight, just so it's done, because it needs to get done, and I've been putting it off because my brain says, "Hey, you could stream this," and I'm just like, when? So anyway, that candle puts out a lot of heat. Anyway. So yeah, I'll be working on that, maybe. Most likely, but I don't want to hold my breath for anything. We got a new coffee maker, and I don't know if it's just the way it brews, but yesterday, my coffee tasted like an ashtray. And that might just be because I had some leftover coffee that was still in my mug, or maybe it's because my mug is just filthy. Or it was just breaking into we're just breaking in a new maker. I think I'll give her a white shirt underneath. And given the brown, I kind of want to give her a bomber jacket rather than leather. But that would give her like a ring of floof that she just doesn't have. So I think what I'm just gonna make it just a brownish leather. Yeah, that looks good. I kind of liked that. And she's got this old beat up jacket that she's just never gotten rid of. Come on. Gotta weather it a little bit, because leather weathers. There we go. If I were to like do their full human designs for like full head canons, she probably has a bunch of patches on the back of her jacket, or like a giant embroidery of like the Shadow Clan insignia, or she might even have it tattooed on her neck. You know what? Anytime I imagine human warriors, I always go biker gang AU, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I really like leather jackets. And they kind of are. They do operate like gangs. I kind of want to get everyone's busts done. And then maybe in a different stream I'll do their full refs, or just do it as like a fun little video or whatever. You know what? I'm gonna do them all in a separate layer. Now for Ivy Whisper, I kind of want to give him a bit of, I'm gonna give him a bit of facial hair, but not as much as Lion Stripe. Lion Stripe's gonna have a full beard. It's definitely gonna have a square jaw. Maybe yeah. Very broad-shouldered man. This might be a little too broad-shouldered now that I'm looking at it. But he does have big shoulders, even for a regular size feller. Now for his hair, I don't know what I'm gonna do, honey. I kind of want to give him some facial scars. But, you know, he doesn't have any scars on him that are visible. But a lot of scars that are on cats, you know, are hidden under their fur. I forgot about eyebrows. Well, her eyebrows are hidden under her bangs, so that's fine. Now, given his eye shape, he's probably... I gotta change that. He's probably more Asian looking, but not full Asian. He's probably like, he's not no Nick. There we go. It's probably more American Japanese, so then I would make his face a little smaller. Not his face, his nose. Or more, maybe more Islander, given his nose shape. And just all around largeness, but that would be really funny for him to be more Islander, because he hates water. His mouth is too low. But maybe, he's not green eyes too, so... I don't know. As long as he's probably just more racial ambiguous, because he's not any specific breed. But I think on his profile somewhere, hang on, let me look at his profile. Official stories, illustration, comics, Path to Brighter Stars, Fang Clan, Ivy Whisper. It doesn't list his breed, but it's mostly because he doesn't have a specific one. There. But given his eye shape, I think he is, if for his human form, he's probably more Asian. And you know what? Just because I'm extra, I'm gonna give him a split brow. There we go. His ear is still too big. I actually had no idea what human Ivy Whisper would look like. This makes him look very, older than I thought he would be. But, I mean, given his general face shape, this might not work. Hold on. Let me move it over and we'll try it again. Do. Okay. his nose is also... His actual nose has always been squared off but more narrow, so... I guess the trend for this stream is just going to be we accidentally draw their younger and then older versions. And if we were going modern, he would have, actually, he would have longer hair given that he is a long hair. But if we were going, like, air quote, tribal, he would definitely have, like, full hair, beard. And then, like, to come down to, like, a ponytail in the back. God, that looks so dumb. Somehow I nailed Hotstar first try. I know Brindlefer is Asian looking. Probably like Japanese American, given her eye shape and that she is an oriental cat. But when it comes to like her actual design, I have no idea. I jokingly said that Short Tail would wear actual eyeliner if he were human, so he just... I also have this headcanon that short tail in human form is a little bit more chubby. Why do I keep saying headcanon? He's like, you know, it's my character, so it's actual canon. Don't know what his like actual face shape because it keeps changing every time I draw it. I apologize. I think the tagline for my channel would be, I don't know what I'm doing either. He's not. Okay, I should say he's not. It's not that he's fat, he's just not fit either. Not very muscular, but not thin either. There, let's put it at that. Been drawing way too many elven creatures, all my. Or cats. All the ears I draw are pointed. Everyone's favorite asshole. Alright, hang on. Boy definitely plucks his brows. It's kind of sad. I've never actually gotten around to writing it, but Short Tail is very insecure about his height. Let's just say he's insecure about everything. To say Short Tail is insecure is an understatement. God, this looks just like him. This is not too... No, it's not too big, given his hand. Okay. He definitely has longer hair, but I'm not sure how it would be styled. So about the redrawing everyone as Count de Monte Cristo characters, I was getting it all sketched out, but I just wasn't feeling I just wasn't feeling it anymore because I was actually trying to pair the characters up, accordingly. What really punched a hole in it was it made sense for Ferdinand Mondego to be Short Tail because he's like the main antagonist and very jealous of Edmund, who would be Ivy Whisper. But the reason why, like, the motive would have been all wrong because then that would mean Short Tail and Snowblaze were married in that AU, and I just was not comfortable with implying that, even though in that AU, they're not true to their characters, really. I just wanted their motives to match up, so I made Short Tail the first mate. But then it was like, well, then who's going to be Ferdinand Mondego? And then who's going to be the lawyer? And it just, none of the characters were matching up. So I made Brindlefer Mondego by default, and it just fell apart. It's like, I can't do this. And I didn't know who was going to be Jacopo or, Albert. And I knew Ivy Whisper was Edmund Dantes. Snowblaze was Mercedes, and Hawkstar would have been the old man. It's Abby something. Anyway. But everything else fell apart. So I was just, never mind. I did, however, get some sketches down for what will eventually become a fake screenshot. My default bang settings. There we go. That looks like Short Tail, right? I don't know either. The face is perfect. The face is totally Short Tail. I just don't know about the hair, folks. What would Short Tail wear? Aside from literal makeup. Now, for his skin tone, I'm going to make it a little less orange so he doesn't look like a certain figure. But still paler. And for his hair, I think I'll go with this brown with the darker tips. Just to continue that trend. Very butterscotch-esque color. This brown here. Oh yeah, that's Short Tail to a T. I'm just gonna block in his base blue so I can, so I can just do his makeup. Because yes, canonically this is makeup. Oop. Don't forget the inner corners and the lids. Now for under, I might do a little bit of brown. Nah. My God. Okay, now for his sister, who is not his twin, even though, with cats they'd be born at the same time. He is the elder sibling. He's short and gremlin. She's probably not tall, but taller than he is. Very, pretty, majestic. Just a darling. Doesn't wear makeup. Believes in natural beauty. I never thought about it before, but I'm thinking of all the characters. Of all the main characters anyway, Splashpaw probably would have the best singing voice, and I have no reason for that. Like, Hazelpaw as a human would probably sing a lot. But Splashpaw would be the better singer of the two. I'm forgetting how to draw human anatomy by the second. That's better. The siblings are in the same pose. Or at least in a similar fashion. Also, if we're doing like a full human AU, I feel like Snowblaze is one of those girls that has that metabolism where she can eat a whole cow and not gain any weight. And all the girls are jealous of her because of it. I'm like, how do you stay so thin? You don't even try. I don't know. It's just her metabolism. But no one is more jealous of her for her ability to not gain weight than Shorttail. Although he'll never admit it. Now for Snowblaze, I am this Lego claw clamp close to giving her like long flowing beautiful princess hair, even though she is a short hair. I might just give her a braid, actually. Now that I say it out loud, I'm gonna give her like a side princess braid. My nose is too small for her face proportionally. I don't know how to draw braids. Help. Now, should she have like a middle part, or like side. Ooh. Okay, should she have a middle part or like full side bangs? Because either I like both. But she's got a braided crown and then a braid down her main hair. Well, he just has a ponytail. In their high school, like every other year for the musical, she was always cast as Christine, even though she had no interest in being in the play. I was like, oh, you'd be a perfect Christine. She's like, I don't even like being on stage. It's not to say that she's introverted. Because, honest, she might be. Her face looks really mature. It might be also her neck. Hold on. There's this thing about Snowblaze is unlike her brother, she doesn't like being the center of attention. Giving her a little extra hairpiece. Don't know why. But it's not like she doesn't hate interacting with other people or hanging out. It's just she likes hanging out with other people, not having other people hang out with her. If that makes sense. Anatomy, why you're the enemy. Oh, vexing fate, thou art a harsh mistress. No, honestly, you can't tell they're siblings. Is she wearing a veil? Did I accidentally draw her wearing a veil? You know what? Whatever, fine. It matches. You know what? In this, for some reason now, this has turned into a high school AU. Snowblaze really likes listening to Taylor Swift. I don't make the rules. Taylor Swift is her go-to. her musical idol. Marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. I talked to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, come on, you all know the words. Now, as for what their human names would be, I have no idea. Y'all let me know in the comments what their human names would be. Let me just make her a slightly paler version. Whoops, that's the wrong layer. You think for their human names, we would probably go with something more like that sounds similar enough to their warrior names. So like Short Tail would probably be like Samuel or something like that. You know, something with an S. Oh, Snowblaze, I don't know. God, she's so pretty. Oh no, she's hot. Now, okay, she also wears makeup. No, I said she's a natural beauty, so never mind. Even though it looks like she's wearing eyeliner here, she does not. She's just got highlights. Now, I think if we're doing like full human high school AU, Snowblaze would probably do henna, and that would be one of her specialties to do like hand, traditional henna for like her friends and whatnot. If we're gonna go full high school AU, Hawkstar is probably either a teacher or like a club instructor. You know what? If we're full, the only reason all these guys would hang out together is if they joined like a club. And they all, like, the upperclassmen need the credits to graduate or something. Or we can either go high school or college. Probably college because kids and whatnot. So like, this is like college AU. Hawkstar is either an instructor or an upperclassman that's just in charge of the club or something that they're all a part of. Again, I have no idea what any of it would be. But they all need to they all need to be in this club for like graduation credits or something. Alright, now. Ivy Whisper definitely wears a sweater. Is that this... I'm not sure if it's a turtleneck sweater or like a big sag neck. sad turtleneck. One of these. He does a lot of baking. I don't know why. I've just decided that in this human... Yep, that's canon now. In the human AU, Lion Stripe does a lot of baking. He always brings homemade cupcakes to the club meetings. I don't know if they're vegan, but he probably does have a few vegan recipes. They're definitely all lactose free. Or he makes extras that are lactose free after finding out that Splash Paw is lactose intolerant. And I just decided Splash Paw is also lactose intolerant in this human AU. Y'all should know better than to ask questions. I gotta extinguish this candle. Smells nice, but oh my. Is it too dang hot in here to be lighting a candle? Even though it's 70 degrees out, I have to have the window open because I don't want to have my lamp on all night because my last gooseneck LED lamp blew out. And I think it was because I had it, on every time I was in here. So I'm going to try and not do that with this one. But in making that decision, just opted to not use it ever. Does he wear overalls? Does he wear overalls with a sweater? I also feel like Lion Stripe, he got into this university on a college, I can't speak. He got into this university through like a football scholarship, but he hates it because he wants to quit playing football because it's just not what he wants to be a part of anymore. So he's wearing a jersey with a sweater. That's just what we're going with. He wants to quit playing football because it's just not what he's into anymore. But then Hazelpaw, a lower classman, also joined football because of Lion Stripe. So now it's like, well, now I can't leave because I don't want to leave Hazelpaw with the team. And I can't leave my team behind. So he has to keep playing football to keep a scholarship. But to keep a scholarship, he has to get extra credits. So he joined this club. I don't know what this club is. What would his number be? What would be a good jersey number? Despite owning a football jersey, I don't know how to draw them. Especially since he's a part of the college football team. Maybe Ivy Whisper is a part of the college football team too, but he is in it because he actually likes football. Maybe not football. But Ivy Whisper is definitely in a sport. He's in a sport. Maybe track. Yeah, Ivy Whispered feels like a track dude. Feels like a track dude. It's like shot put and whatnot. Same with Brindlefur. Brindlefur's definitely on the school track team. On the university track team. But probably she just does all the running events. What is it, Elias? Come to think of it, Hazelpaw probably joins track when he's not in football. What is it, Elias? What? Hey, hey. No, stop. Stop. Hey. No, stop. Stop. Okay? No barking. Oh, don't woof. Wolf. Have you guys... Boy, have you guys seen that video of the... What was it, a husky? Or something? Just saying, woof. Alright, you know what? If you're gonna bark, you're gonna go at least see what you're barking at, you idiot. Look. Listen. See? There's nothing to bark at. Okay. Oh, the joys of having a pupper. Yeah, remind me, Lion Stripe has facial hair. Well, you know, if they're gonna have human names in this human AU, Lion Stripe is just Leo. Why can't I draw people anymore? Now, Splash Paw, I don't know what he is at this university for, or like what his deal is. But he's probably like this kid genius. Oh, that's what it is. He's this kid genius that got into the Running Start program. So he's actually he's the youngest of the group, even though actually Hazelpaw is younger than Splash Paw, actually. But in this AU, Splash Paw is the youngest. He got in Running Start, and Short Tail's been shaking him up for test answers and whatnot. So he forced Splash Paw to take the same classes as him, the same majors. And also, for this university, I might throw in something like a mentor program. That we had something similar at my high school where a high schooler was paired with an elementary kid, and during the, at being a mentor, what we would do is, just this would be our kid that sometimes when we had a shared lunch, we'd hang out with them, we'd talk to them. If they got good grades on a test, we would, they'd show us and we'd say, "Hey, good job, buddy." We did that in my high school, so maybe in this university they have some sort of mentor program. to, especially for running start students, so that you would have an upperclassman show them around campus, how to just showing them the ropes around the college, and just being there for them. I still have no idea what this club that they're all in would be. But I know it's just for extra college credit that they need to graduate. They need to join at least one club to graduate, not including a sporting event. So that's why they're all together. And I don't know what the club is, but I know it's for credit. Let's make it just bunch of cookies. Is it a D&D club? That would be really funny if it was a D&D club. That would make Hotstar the dungeon master? They get into all these shenanigans, but I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to probably rethink their designs a little bit since for some reason I decided this was gonna be a college AU instead of just them as humans. Does he have a mustache? Is that a little one? He doesn't keep his beard all year because it does get in the way of his helmet, but he's not gonna shave just for a frickin' football helmet that he doesn't even give a damn about. You better now? Did you get it all out of your system, puppy? I think that's too much. Wrong button. That's not how facial hair works. Come on. I think I'll just give him stubble or something. I know this isn't actually how you draw facial hair because it's curly and whatnot, but I'm just laying the groundwork. For his hair, probably just gonna do like a simple there we go. Alright, what's his... I'm gonna make his head slightly bigger, because it's just bugging me, even though that's, football jerseys make your shoulders look 1,000 times broader. Like, my go-to jersey number whenever I draw jerseys is like 58 or something like that. But, hold on, let me find... It's probably not there anymore, but what was the jersey number I put on Kyle? Not one piece. I'm not showing y'all anything. Don't worry. 12. Okay. Don't know why. We'll probably just go with 58. I don't know if that means anything, but... Yeah, his jersey number is 58. I don't care. It's not how you draw an 8. There you go. Big 8. He bakes. He brings cookies to their club meetings. Again, I still don't know what the club that they're meeting for is. The D&D one was probably just a joke, because there's no way Shorttail would be caught dead playing D&D. This is kind of already a skin tone, but I'm just going to make it a little bit... Oh, that's okay. For his hair, I might just keep it for now. But if I was to come back and draw them, like, their full references as humans, I might make his hair a little bit more brown. Now, what for orange? Make it a little darker. He's got golden, he's got chocolate brown eyes. Little flecks of gold in there. Because if you actually have seen anyone with full brown eyes in the sunlight, oh my god, they are beautiful people. So I'm going to give him a gray... Actually, hold on. He would be wearing a long sleeve, since this is a hoodie, under his jersey. My bad. And then for university colors, probably... Our club would be like... The club is Fang Clan. So maybe D&D would make sense, but... Okay, just to keep the D&D joke alive... after they join the club together, a few of them are like, hey, we're just going to be hanging out, you know, after school. Let's just play a one-shot session of D&D together. And that's like just a running thing, just a thing they do. Hazelpaw is probably Dungeon Master because he's a total nerd. No, Splashpaw's Dungeon Master because he's the total nerd. And again, despite owning a football jersey, I don't know how they work. So let's just say their school colors are white and green. Even though green is not his color. I'm gonna have to put some of these in folders. Alright, let's go back to Ivy Whisper. Well, what do we have done? We did Hawkstar, Snowblaze, Shorttail, Lion Stripe. Okay, we have these 4 idiots. Alright. You know, Shorttail probably wanted to change majors. No, not Shorttail. Splashpaw wanted to change majors like a long time ago. He wanted to go into medical. But Shorttail wanted them to have the same majors, or at least similar majors, so they would be in the same classes so that he could work off his paper or something like that. Yeah, that's how you spell lion. Totally forgot how to spell lion for a second. I don't know what Ivy Whisper would look like as a human. He's one of the characters that I just never imagined as a person. Except, like, this burly mountain man. No. You know, Ivy Whisper at this point is probably ex-military. Same with Hawkstar. They're both ex-military or something, and they're just trying to adjust to getting back into civilian life. But if they're ex-military, that means Hawkstar wouldn't have piercings when she was younger. I'm gonna start over with Ivy Whisper. She's probably got this princess blue dress. There we go. I don't know what Shorttail would be wearing. You know what's driving me absolutely up a wall? Okay, so I was watching a theory video about Over the Garden Wall the other day, which amazing show. Everyone should watch it. But at the same time, so I got the soundtrack for Over the Garden Wall going through my head. Not complaining, but I also have bits and pieces of the Dread movie soundtrack going through my head, and that's not fun. It's not that it's a bad soundtrack, it's just I got a mix between autumnal cello and whimsical piano music at the same time as whatever the frick the Dread movie soundtrack is. Like grungy power metal, I guess. Well, it's not really power metal. Just listen to. Just type up Dread 2012 She's a Pass and just listen to that track. Just, yeah. The soundtrack is so good. Crapola. Well, I'm just gonna put them on the same layer then. Yeah, Hotstar is definitely ex-military. Maybe Hotstar was like a call sign. Well, I don't think she was a pilot. But at least she and Ivy Whisper know each other previously, yeah?
You've got to try this.
Okay, what is it?
It's bone broth with drips.
I caught it.
With cooked meat.
Alright.
And our tomatoes.
Pardon for the slurp. Just needs a dash of cilantro.
Yeah, we don't have any.
You know,
Fresh
cilantro.
I took a bite of it and I was like, I must share.
So I'm drawing my comic characters as my Path to Brighter Stars characters as humans. I'm having trouble with Ivy Whisper, but everyone else is pretty much falling into place.
Ivy Whisper. Ivy Whisper's the gray one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The deputy.
Yeah. Line Stripe is perfect.
Yep. He, for this human AU, because I'm just possessed by it, this is a university AU, where they're all going to college, and Line Stripe got into this particular college via a football scholarship, but he doesn't like playing football anymore. So, but he has to keep playing football so he can keep going to the school,
right,
to get a scholarship, but he needs to get enough credits. So for extra credits, he joined this club, the Fang Clan Club. I don't know what it actually is, but that's the reason why all these cartoonishly cast of characters are together at college. They all have different majors, but they have this one. They have club meetings, and I don't know what the club is. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
He brings cookies and muffins to the club meetings.
I would love that.
Maybe Ivy Whisper isn't ex-military himself, but he is like a military brat, so he respects Hotstar on that front. Or maybe they knew each other before joining this university. Or community college. Might be a community college, given that Hotstar is, I think it is. Hotstar's fresh out of the military, and she wants to get back into civilian life, so she needs a, needs like a, she just wants to get her AA or something, her associate's degree. And Ivy Whisper, hearing about that, applied for the same university that she did. He got in, even though he's overqualified for community college. I don't know. You think I'd be good at transferring cat designs into human designs because that's what I had to do for Dreamwalkers? Because most of the characters for Dreamwalkers started out as cats, and I decided to change the series to make them all human. Not quite what I'm doing for this, because for Dreamwalkers it just made more sense for them to be humans rather than cats, because when I started writing the series, it was kind of like a Warrior Cats fan fiction, but the world building got away from me to the point where it wasn't even Warrior Cats anymore. So I'm sitting there like, why am I even making them cats? He's definitely got a split eyebrow. I do make the rules, and I say he's got a split eyebrow. Again, this doesn't look right. I think it's his face shape. Oh my fucking god. His face shape. You know, they put me in speech therapy for 3 years in elementary, and it didn't do shit. Still got a speech impediment. I got it worse. Hang on, was it 3 or 5? Hey, Mom? Was I in speech therapy for 3 or 5 years? 3. 3, okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but she said they told her it was 3. You know, the program was 3 years after she signed me up, because if she had known before, she never would have done it. Didn't do jack, apparently. That's not like... There's always one character that gives you trouble. Now, let's work on Splashpaw and Hazelpaw. The titular good boys. Now, Splash is not chubby. He's swole, actually. I know in the comics so far, it hasn't come up just how strong Splashpaw actually is, but he is strong. He's, yeah. Very fit. He's muscular, more muscular than Hazelpaw. Hazelpaw's more lanky because of the running. So maybe Splashpaw was also in track or like the swim team, which is why he has the nickname Splash. You know what? For Snowblaze, given her patchy, her patches, I think I might give her a skin condition. I don't know what it is, but it's like... No, that looks like a burn. Well, if she had vitiligo, she would just be paler. And I'm not sure about that. If she had something like eczema, it would be red. And kind of irritated and flaky, but I don't think so. Come on, move. Jeez. Let's see, splash. Now here I drew his nose really long, but in every other shot he's got a shorter muzzle. So that was on my bad on the reference department. SpongeBob definitely hides his muscles under baggy shirts because he's... Well, he's not hiding his muscles per se, he's just hiding other bruises. Let's just leave it at that. So damn, all this muscle work's gonna be hidden under a layer of 100% cotton or wool. If you can't tell, if you're new here, I can't draw hands. To save my life. I really can't. Ow. How long have I been streaming? Oh my. You know what? Who am I to say no? We can keep going. Definitely gonna make notes next to their characters. I need to talk to my sister about the late night lore stream, and I'll get back to you guys on when that's gonna be. Now, I know I didn't give you guys much of a heads up for this stream, because honestly, I kind of forgot. But as soon as we have a time and date set up for that stream, the late night lore stream, I'll make a post giving you guys the when and wheres. Well, not really the wheres. It's gonna be here, because I don't do Twitch anymore. I used to, but then I left because that was just a can of worms. Can of worms and a bag of ass. That and Twitch was doing some pretty just weird things and stummy things with the ads and whatnot, where you had to... they basically made it impossible to enjoy Twitch unless you paid for Prime, and that's just scummy to me. It might be different now that I have GX. I use Opera GX. So maybe the ads aren't as unbearable. Because I got the ad blocker, but I don't know if that's the case. He's looking a little heavier. Now, actually, I can go back to that, actually. I keep this face. Because even though he's got lighter skin, you know, he's lighter, Hazelpaw probably will look more Latino. Just decided that. Hazelpaw might be more, Hazelpaw is definitely going to look more Latino. Splashpaw might be more Pacific Islander, but, you know, with the gray and the white, he's probably just a melanistic Pacific Islander. Or it's in he's not, like, distant, like, he's, like, a third Pacific Islander, but he looks white. And, you know, that is a thing that happens a lot because, you know, colonialism. Now, for his hair, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, that's adorable. There we go. There's that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him in a tank top where everyone's like, what the what's this little tiny little shy guy doing with all them muscles? He's like, oh, he swims. I don't know what you know, again, there's a lot I don't know about because this is just supposed to be a fun little stupid thing. Because if I actually dedicate any more brain time to this AU, it's going to consume my soul. So this is Splash Paw. He's definitely part of, like, some swim team or something. Or maybe he has that condition that makes his hair, you know, his hair turn white prematurely. It's not due to the stress, but it's just like a genetic thing. Almost makes him look more aboriginal. But he is definitely an islander. Or at least... I don't know. That made his eyes a little bit more brown. With some golden flecks in it. Let's go with that one, actually. Part of me wants to make him darker, actually. Is that too much? It's like a similar value, at least. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make his skin just a little bit lighter. I think that's worse somehow. Just a little bit lighter. I know. Ooh, Token black character also has white hair and blue eyes because we gotta white the black people, but make them still dark skinned so they look exotic. Hush, I know. His favorite X-Men is Storm, okay? Let's just go with that. Alright, I'm gonna give him the same green. Because that's like school colors or something like that. Maybe Splashbot has vitiligo. Yeah, okay. I'm giving. Giving in. I've caved. You know, at the very least, if I, since I don't have much else to stream for Path to Brighter Stars, since I kind of gotten to the point where I want to go on hiatus, what I would mostly be doing for streams would probably just be little silly sketch jumps, because if I work ahead, that's definitely in spoiler territory. But I also just want to get this comic done, because the story's just sitting in my head. And it's just a fan story, so I'm not, like, it's not my actual stories, and I'm using a lot of time and energy, but it is learning process, so that's my excuse for doing it. But I also don't want to burn myself out on it, so I don't know what this is all gonna be. So I think I'll just sketch Hazelball and then might call it. His 3 o'clock's coming up. The oblivious ray of sunshine. Hazelpaw probably has longer hair. Oops. Hazelpaw and Brindlefur both do track. Or at least they did track in high school, and now are trying out for the team in this university. But I feel like Splashpaw and Hazelpaw are both running start students, and Hazelpaw got in because of sports, Splashpaw got in on an academic scholarship. He got in on sports similar to Lion Stripe, so they were probably putting the. If I'm gonna go with the mentor program, adding that to the AU, so that would be why Lion Stripe and Hazelpaw know each other. Or maybe. Now I'm gonna make them high school buddies, and they're part of the mentor program. So Hazelpaw was paired with Lion Stripe because they're both also on the same academic level. Not academic level, but like they're in the same situation. They're both there on a scholarship. They're both into sports, and they're gonna do the sports ball. He's like that one meme face. You know, that not sarcastic smiley face. What's that smiley face that's everywhere that haunts my nightmares? You know, the one that's like. That one? What's this smiley face? I swear, if someone showed a picture of it to me, I'd know what it was. But it's like. It's not this type of smiley face. They're like looking up. Because it's like, aha! You know, that's a terrible rendition, but it's that smiley face. Anyone knows what I'm talking about, please. Like, it's not an emoji, but it is like a meme face, like troll face. So I don't know, you should probably find a picture of it. I don't know what that face is called, but it was everywhere when I was in high school, or junior high, actually. I feel like Hazelpaw does the same hoodie with jersey fashion to be like his mentor. I'll make his jersey number the 12. Because he's so small. just gonna scoot him over. So I'm not sure what the hair situation is gonna be. There we go. Oh my god, he's so cute. Yep, that's Hazelpaw. Oh boy. Alright, so Hazelpaw. Now for his skin tone. Make it a little bit more red. That's too orange. Well, his hair is definitely this darker brown. And I know his skin color's too orange. I'm gonna fix it. At least I'm gonna try to. There we go. It's a little better. Sorry, I went ultra quiet there. Just hyper focusing on getting his colors right. So, unfortunately, that's where I'm gonna have to leave it because I've been streaming for 2 hours. Baby boy. And my arm really hurts. So, we're gonna leave it there for now. I say for now because I'm gonna come back to this just as a... Again, a fun little ditty. Probably next Wednesday as well because I will not be streaming Monday. If you don't know why, check the calendar. I will not be streaming on Monday. I have not saved this file. Holy crap. That is some pure luck how I've been drawing on this file. Humans. And it hasn't freaked out and crashed and lost everything. Oh my god. How did I manage that? Anyway, I'm going to end it here. I will be letting y'all know on a community post when the late night lore stream will be. Today or tomorrow evening. Whatever. This was actually pretty fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, yeah, I'll let you know. I'll make a post letting you guys know when the next stream is going to be. And I'll try and do that again for any future stream. I'll let you know when they're gonna be, because I hate to leave y'all hanging. I will be coming back to this human AU just for funsies and make them like full references, saying like, yeah, this is them, this is their major, they go to this university, they're part of this club, there's their sports, here's why they're in this school, or whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.